and call the meeting to order at 5:35.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. This one is different than that clock. I always look at that clock and it's never right.
I have 5:30.
All right, roll call. At-large Cummins. Here. At-large Poston is absent. Ward 1 Coob. Here. Ward 2 Helm.
Here.
Ward 3 Johnston.
Here.
Okay. And welcome new city manager Tom Norman. First council meeting. All right, Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, next item is just approval of the agenda. There is one thing that I would just suggest removing from the agenda unless somebody has a concern and wants further discussion, and that's under city business number 3, the discussion of possible action. Recommend to make a replacement for Brian Wagner on the ECIA council. I've had a couple conversations with ECIA and they have asked me to replace Brian Wagner on the council, and I have agreed to do so. So unless somebody would like to.
Do we
not
need to take action on that?
No,
mean,
I think it was just,
right?
yeah, I think so.
I'm good with that. I'll
Yeah.
make a motion to.
Unless somebody else wants to do it.
I'll make a motion to approve and Tammy take that spot on me.
Okay. All right, so I was just going to remove that from the
Yep.
agenda unless somebody else needs
Works
discussion.
for me.
I second that.
Okay, all right. So approval of the agenda. Motion by Abby, seconded by Luke.
Cummins,
Yes.
Coob,
Yeah.
Helm,
Yes.
Johnston.
Yes.
Okay, communications. Is there anybody present who would like to address the council? Now would be the time to do so. No? Okay. Moving on to consent agenda. These are routine items and will be enacted by one motion without separate discussion unless a council member requests separate consideration. Approval of the work session minutes from February 23rd, 2026. Approval of the council meeting minutes, February 23rd, 2026. Approval of the airport minutes, February 11th, 2026. Approval of the fuel injector pumps rebuild. Approval of the generator controls upgrades. Approval of the claims register, which includes claims paid under the current purchase policy. Any of those items need to be pulled out for discussion.
Motion approved.
Second.
Okay, motion by Johnston, seconded by Cummins.
Coob, Helm,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Cummins.
Okay, moving on to city business. First item is resolution number 030926A, and that's a resolution accepting a bid for the East First Street reconstruction project, Cedar Street to Mulberry Street. Want me to talk about it? Oh, go ahead. Like I gotta get to it. Hang on.
There was a bid opening last week for the East First Street reconstruction project. There were 9 bids. The construction engineer's estimate was $200,675. The lowest bid came in at $164,999, and the highest was $255,413.50. The Brick T from Garden and Associates is recommending the lowest bid, which was from Midwest Concrete out of Piasta, Iowa, at $164,999. Any questions?
Motion to approve.
Okay, motion to approve by Cummins, seconded by Coob.
Coob,
Yeah.
Helm,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Cummins.
Yes.
All right, next item is resolution number 03020926B, and that's resolution approving the application for the urban revitalization tax exemption filed by Tristan Sorgenfrey for 403 West 3rd Street.
I'm going to talk on this one. I want the council to know that this application was turned in past the deadline. So what I did is I called Carrie and I talked to Tristan as well. So it will not be able to be on the 2026 tax rolls. She's going to put it in the 2027 tax rolls. And he is aware of that. However, he also has to prove that he did 10% improvements to the property. But I wanted you to be aware that it's not going to be approved this year, but it's going in her file for next year.
Would it make sense then, Linda, for us to wait
Yes,
to
because I
approve?
want it- Yes, because you're ahead of the game then,
Oh, okay,
and it's filed. And then we
Okay.
do not have to think about this again if the council decides to approve it.
Right.
Okay.
And then you just check
And then
on Pete,
it's passed on.
that he gets everything
Yep.
turned in.
And then we've done our due diligence.
I'll
Okay.
make a motion.
Second.
okay. Motion by Cummins, seconded by Johnston.
Helm,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Cummins.
Yes.
Coop,
Okay. Reports. Department heads? Brad?
Oh,
No, we removed number 3.
Yep.
That's it. Do you have anything, Brad?
No.
Okay. John?
The solar's working. That's good news.
Yeah.
Tim Dwight was back today and finalized a few things on his end of software, if you will. Yeah, it's working. It's weird to look at our town board at this point and see that it's missing. It's a little weird, but
Okay, good. Finally. Anything else? Okay. Darren? You have anything? No? Terry? No? Linda? Brian? Chief?
Nuisances are starting already.
No, kidding.
What's on the screen? They've been calling in. So, Kevin and I started working on that. We're working on it. You guys have anybody call you or complain about this? Please.
Chief got an email from me before 8 o'clock this morning about one. And so it begins. That's what I said, right? I'm gonna get over with Denise. No? Okay. Council? Members? Anything? No? Melissa? Nobody's got anything to say, Tom. Do you?
Tom, what have you got to say?
Long day today.
Well, welcome. Could be the shortest meeting ever in your first meeting.
They're all like this. They all just zoom right through.
He knows that's not true. He's been here for the last couple. Okay, well, I don't have anything else either, other than welcoming Tom to the crew. Motion to adjourn, yes.
Motion.
Okay. I think that
Give the helm.
was that Coob on the first one?
It was.
Okay. All right, motion by Coob, seconded by
Give the helm.
Helm.
Yeah, he wants it.
Cummins,
Yes.
Coop,
Yeah.
Helm,
Yes.
Johnston.
Yes.
All right, meeting adjourned. Thanks, everybody.
Well, we just